Hey guys, Ron Harris from Renascent Mastermind. I hope you guys are getting ready for the brain dump that's coming up next week. If you haven't already read the document, let me know. You should have the document on how to prep your brain in more detail, the more science behind it, and the questions and all that. But again, what is a brain dump? A brain dump is asking what is the brain dump for this brain dump goals retreat? Is asking your brain questions, delaying the answer until you do the brain dump on Sunday at the brain dump goals retreat. So ask yourself these questions. So tonight, I was talking to some of you, and the question kept coming up that those who've already been on the brain dump is there more you can be doing about asking questions? And yes, you can be asking more detailed questions or better questions. Sometimes you ask a question, and I know we're telling you to delay the answer, but sometimes an answer comes to you, or more detail for that question needs to be asked. You'll forget it. You're like, so for example, if you're saying, for real estate, for example, hey, I want to buy 10 more houses in the next 6 months. Well, before the brain dump, it may bother you, or your brain may come up, your subconscious may say, well, it's not just how you get 10 more houses in the next 6 months, it's what do you need to do to get 10 more houses in the next 6 months. So, hey brain, what do I need to do to get 10 more houses in the next 6 months? And then do not give the answer until you do the brain dump on Sunday. If another better question comes in your mind, I might say, what do I need to do for marketing so that I can get 10 more houses in 6 months? So you keep adding and asking a better question, but also maybe adding more detail to that question. So if it comes to you, or you feel like you need to if you feel it coming, or you feel like you need to ask a better question because you're unsure, go ahead and try to think of a better question. Whether it comes to you or you think about it, and then write it down and start asking that better question. So it's okay to get a better answer, better question. And sometimes your brain, sometimes it won't listen to you and it won't wait. Your subconscious wants to go ahead and give the answer because it's trying to make you ask either another question, right, or a deeper question. Or the next thing is, what do I need to do to get financing and marketing to find 10 more houses in the next 6 months, right? Or let's say it's for your business. You could say, should I go into partnership with this person? And it doesn't have to be real estate. It could be an entrepreneurial thing. It could be a business. It could be starting up a restaurant. Whatever it is, whatever business. But it's about the partnership of that business. And then you could say, well, as you ask that question, you may get more detail. Is what things do I need to prepare so that I can go into business in a partnership with this person, right? Or eventually you might get a better question. Is who do I need to talk to? What legal advice or what advice or business advice should I get to find out more about should I go into business with this person in this business? And so you can always add more or subtract as you get better answers, or if the answer does not come because you have been delaying it, then as you get a better question or more detail or some more clarification. So it's okay to ask more questions and write it down. It's okay to ask a more detailed question. And it's okay to take out with some details because it's changing on you. So don't be afraid to ask more questions or different questions. Something else that came up tonight was also people who've already been on the brain dump. They've come up with the same questions, right, from the last brain dump. So maybe you got some things done from the last brain dump, but you didn't get the other 3 things that you asked. But you got the answer, but you didn't follow through on those things because of life, all kinds of stuff. So you could be asking those same questions, but adding to the detail of what do I really need to do these things, right? So one of the questions tonight was about time. About their past brain dump was about productivity, getting things done. All right, and so we brought up, well, maybe you need to ask the question is, what do I need to do to be more productive? And that might help you to the next question is, what resource do I need to do to be more productive? And it may pop in your head that time blocking, for example, is a great thing to do when you want to become more productive. And you can go out and read the one thing, and there's other books out there talks about productivity and time blocking and the importance of that. So what do I need to do to time block so I can be more productive? And then there could be the better question as you figure it out, or as it comes to you, is who do I need to see about time blocking so I can be more productive, right? And so it can lead you in and out of different ways of thinking and helping you ask a better question. Again, as you get those, every time you ask those questions, at the end of it say, the brain, do not, tell your subconscious, do not give me the answer until I do the brain dump on Sunday. And then we're at the brain dump retreat. Of course, the whole process is to get relaxed, get our minds, get away from town, get our stuff kind of out of our head, and just kind of relax and have a good time. It's part of the brain relaxing. And we'll do some more stuff there, other workshop stuff like fear setting and mindset and these kinds of things. But on the brain dump, we'll be doing some little extra pieces to kind of prepare you for that Sunday, so that when you do the brain dump and you say, I'm ready for this brain dump, this brainstorm, I'm ready to throw this up on a piece of paper, or the journal, we'll give you journals and stuff, and you'll just throw it up. You won't prioritize it, you won't organize it, you won't think of the significance, the order, the bullet, grammar. No, you will just throw it up as fast as you can on paper, because your brain's going faster than you can write. Right? The reason why you want to write it, because there's some science, tactile, and there's the neuroscience between the connections in your arm and your fingers and all this stuff. So you'll write as fast as you possibly go. You'll go on tangents. It's okay. Wherever you may go, you go. You'll come back around. You go back around. You'll be on tangents for, if it takes you 10 minutes, 3 hours, whatever. Then once you're done, you take a break. If you really are done, if you are done, you're done. But if not, you may come back, take a break, and do another one. And then when you're truly done, and then that's when you can go back and reread it and say, all right, you will then prioritize it, organize it, fix the grammar, a bullet point, whatever. You'll see the connections. And again, it's what's important on that piece of paper or papers, and it might just be as important what did not make it on that piece of paper. Your answer may not be there because that's the answer, right? Or you may have had more questions while you're doing the brain dump. At that moment, if the question pops in your brain, go ahead and keep journaling, keep writing it out. So always ask a better question. Tell your brain to delay it until you do the brain dump, and then we'll do some other stuff on the brain dump. So again, we're glad you guys are going. We'll be doing all kinds of other stuff. We'll have fun and play board games and hang out and food and talk about real estate and business and entrepreneurship and life. And what you'll notice is the conversations that we have with each other, because we're all like-minded business owners, is different than the conversations you may have with some of your friends and family if they're not already entrepreneurs or business owners. So being around a group of like-minded individuals talking about the same kind of stuff, and we're having the same kinds of problems and the same kinds of successes, right? Someone in that room, someone in there has the answer or has that experience that you can rely upon, right? And they have a little bit different answer than maybe your friends and family. So it's important to be around like-minded people, and then having this mastermind, this little mini weekend mastermind, this retreat. It's very, very important to do these kinds of things. And so when we combine the neuroscience of goal setting and brain dumping, all right, and it's a lot of brain science and all this stuff, we use that and we just kind of smash it together. It will help you better prepare for the future things and goals that you want to do, and get some of the answers to the questions that you have, and some clarity. So again, the brain dump is going to be in Table Rock Lake, Branson, Missouri, Friday I believe the 13th, 14th, 15th, and then we leave on Monday the morning and the 16th. So 3 days of brain dumping and goal retreating and workshops and masterminding and hanging out and networking and having a good time and just, man, relaxing and being with like-minded people and having great conversations. The conversations you'll have. So we'll do that. Again, if you haven't already received the document on more details of the agenda, let me know. I'll send that to you. If you're not already part of the Facebook group, you'll get that as well. And then as we do that weekend, we'll have more stuff. So again, keep writing, keep thinking about and writing down your questions. Try to ask a better question. Ask your brain these questions and delay the answer till you do your brain dump on Sunday. And then get ready, guys. I'm looking forward to seeing you. We have some new people and some repeats. So it's going to be an exciting time. It's going to be great conversations. It's going to be awesome. So if you got any questions, Ron Harris at Renascent Mastermind, RENASCENT Mastermind. So info at renascentmastermind.com, or go to www.renascentmastermind.com. And we even got a domain, braindumpreetreat.com, which is just a forward to all those. You'll find me there somewhere, and find me on Facebook, whatever you need to do. If you're just not seeing this video for the first time, you're interested in the brain dump, go there and check out more. You'll see more information on that process. If that's something you're interested in, contact us ASAP, because you got to get the information so you can get your brain prepped even more. And I'd love to talk to you and guide you a little bit more on that and more specifics for you. Again, brain dump's coming up. Get ready, get excited, get ready, and we'll see you there. All right, guys?